Hi, AU, and welcome to another episode of One Burning Question brought to you by Learn AU. Today, I'm going to talk about regular and substantive interaction. So let's get started. Regular and substantive interaction distinguishes distance education from correspondence education. Distance education must include regular and substantive interaction in order for the U.S. government to send on federal financial aid funds for students to use. So, ensuring that regular and substantive interaction is present in our distance education courses ensures that our courses are financially accessible to our students. It's really important, as you probably already know. Just to review these terms, regular and substantive, by federal guidelines, regular interaction means providing opportunities for interaction on a predictable and scheduled basis. So this might mean sending out a weekly announcement every Monday, or setting up a student expectation that they will receive feedback a week after a deadline. So predictable scheduled interaction. Regular interaction also involves monitoring students' progress closely to identify times when there might need to be instructor intervention, when students have questions that need answered. So it's part of ensuring that we are attending to our students and responding to their initiated interactions as well. So in addition to instructor and student-initiated regular interaction must be substantive. And we think of substantive as meaning academic in nature. So substantive interaction should be academic. It should be about the course that the students are taking. It should contribute to their learning, right? And the United States Department of Education recently clarified what substantive interaction looks like by adding this list to their guidelines in fall of 2022. So academic activities could be a live class or office hours. That could mean feedback on student work, answering questions, of course, and facilitating group discussions, especially group discussions where the instructor is actively involved. So those are the sort of basic activities we think about including. Additionally, the U.S. Department of Education tells us that the accrediting body can also approve additional activities, judging them to be substantive interaction. So in our case, the Higher Learning Commission would have to approve additional activities in order for them to be considered regular and substantive interaction. If you teach in Ashland University's Corrections Education Program, first of all, you're probably already aware of the importance of regular and substantive interaction, but you also already engage in these practices. Instructors in our CE program provide students with feedback on their work, and they answer questions about course content promptly. So those are both aspects of substantive interaction that we do offer our students. Even if you don't work in the corrections education program, you may still teach distance education courses. So I wanted to also provide some information on ensuring that regular and substantive interaction is present in our classes. This graphic is one artifact that I find useful. It gives us kind of a visual spectrum from a correspondence course lacking regular and substantive interaction all the way to an excellent distance education course. And you can see it towards that more positive side. We have instructor-initiated discussions. So that's instructor-initiated interaction, which is really good, and it's closely related to content as well. Meanwhile, on the other end, near the correspondence education side, you see auto-graded quizzes. And, it would be easy to mistake an auto-graded quiz for regular and substantive interaction, especially because those sort of marks may be released regularly. But that feedback isn't substantive, right? It doesn't include feedback that students can use to inform their progress in the class. If you do build a class and you're wondering if substantive and regular interaction aren't present, one thing I really suggest is using the Oscar rubric to double check and make sure that it is present. The OSCAR rubric is a free, publicly available rubric that you can use to assess online classes. And it has multiple standards that are directly about regular and substantive interaction. So this is really, really nice if you just want to ensure that you're properly understanding the definition, that you have enough of that aspect. So feel free really to rely on that OSCAR rubric. I hope that this answer gives you some sense of regular and substantive interaction, its importance, and how to incorporate it in your courses. Thanks for watching another episode. We'll see you soon.